Steven Dozier was next, and he was your typical Kill Tony old man. He had long stories, wasn't that great at the minute, and probably stayed on the stage longer than he should have, but just like others in his archetype, it's probably good he stayed a while because he was a lot of fun. His interview started slow, but it took a turn eventually, which began for me midway through when he talked about his cats, and he looked like and sounded like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
I've got 2 cats in the garage that jump through hoops. They are amazing.
Wow.
They are trained.
He also started to open up about his love life, sharing that his wife passed away 9 years ago.
She passed away.
Okay. Party time.
Probably took her life.
His wife.
Okay, hold on. How did she die, Steven?
She committed.
She really did? Oh my God, that must have been so hard. Brian, stop.
Life has been good since then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's been
exactly.
helpful. That's been helpful.
The interview dragged on and on until he asked Michael Gonzalez for one of his drumsticks, challenging him to a Mexican drum-off, one of the smoothest call-outs and moves I've honestly ever seen on the show. Not only did he have a great call-out, but his solo was also cold. Michael Gonzalez may have won the drum-off, but we'll only really know the kind of damage Dozier can do on the sticks once he's warmed up.
What is it, Steven?
Well, I'm just.
Whoa. You play the drums, Steven? You really do? You play the drums?
Should we have a Mexican drum off here?
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow, Steven Dozier.
You could agree that Michael just slightly edged you out there, right, Steven? He's warmed up. Oh, shit. I like your style.
If you happen to be at the Mothership in a few weeks, you might get to experience a warmed-up Dozier as he got invited to jam with the band during a pre-taping. A comedian who never underperforms was the show's closer, Timmy No Brakes, the shining star of the Kill Tony universe at the moment. Tony gave him a huge intro and hype package before bringing him on stage, and absolutely none of it was a lie.
The vanilla gorilla is not here. All my stars are far away in the galaxy on this night, except for one, who I believe is the next big superstar of the Kill Tony universe. I've been doing this 18 years. He blew my fucking mind on the road doing these longer sets. Pure thunderbolt of momentum on a one-way trajectory of wild success. The third ever appearance by the one and only
Timmy No Brakes.
There's never been a comedian on the show like Timmy who I genuinely get so excited to see once I hear his name get called. He's truly an enigma. Timmy was as good as ever during his minute, pretending to tell William Montgomery jokes.
William isn't here, so he sent me his jokes. Elon Musk said in an interview this week that AI will replace Mexicans by 2028. To which Mexicans said, ay, 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 ay. This one just says, Tony, moving forward, can I go by Clifford the Big Red Angry Retard? Okay, Vietnam invaded Italy this week. When asked why, they said, forget about it. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk, nope, let's...
He also listed things off one by one like William Montgomery does, which was a great moment of his interview. Timmy wrapped up his time on stage the same way William would have, by taking a stab at Red Band's mom.
You are that guy right now. You are the fastest rising stock in the show.
Are you trying to fuck me right now?
No,
What's going on?
No, I'm trying to have you...
Okay, well, William did give me a list. It was Epstein's list. Britney Spears!
Oh!
Raven Simone! That's actually so Raven. Oh, that's actually the victim list. That's fucking weird. It says The Madness times 500. They probably sounded 19, you know? Am I right? Am I right? They did an op-ed. I think Vulture.com was there. They did an op-ed. I think Red Band's mom was there. She did a fucking op-ed on my fucking car.
Timmy No Brakes, ladies and gentlemen.
I saw a comment on this episode that said Kill Tony not having a set group of regulars on the show has been such a refreshing change, and I agree completely. Seeing all these different faces and new stars being made has been a real treat as a fan of the show. Spencer Eckridge was next, and he didn't record many laughs during his set, but man, I love these kind of bombs. He was not prepared at all, and his jokes were extremely hard to follow.
I can't spell channeling without A-N-A-A-L. Last time I took 250 milligrams of sunshine LSD.
He parlayed this epic bomb with a pretty solid interview. After saying he's been mistaken for Jesus before, Tony issued a 90-second beatdown on the guy, which was hilarious. He followed this up with a story about how his two therapists tried to fuck him, allegedly, leading to a plethora of funny moments from the panel.
If
God
Jesus came back and he's like, hey, it's me, I swear, I'm Spencer Eskridge, people would be burning their Bibles in the streets. I can't believe I bought into that bullshit for so long. This looks like something that fucking Mick Foley would have living in a doghouse in his backyard.
23, 24. I'm gonna say their fucking names, Amanda and Karina.
No.
Oh no, they already. And then like I just be sitting on their couch and they're like, "So how long have you been single?"
They're asking you about your life.
No.
Yes.
They got
Holy shit.
And then the kid who was considered a victim of the system was getting them cocaine and all this shit.
We need names.
Before like my daughter could talk, like she's
Let me guess, she tried to fuck you. One time she looked at me and she was all like, "Dada," and I'm like, "Oh no, you don't. I want to go to bed." Hey, stop trying to fuck me.
Matt Campbell, the fifth bucket pull of the night, attempted to recapture the energy that Polk sucked from the room, and he did an okay job. While his set didn't completely recapture the vibe in the room, his interview did. The highlight of his time on stage was rage-baiting Tony about where his dad was from. It's fun to watch the open micers get on Tony's nerves, especially when it seems to be in good spirit from both sides.
We know, he's English.
South African if he was paying attention.
But how did you end up in England?
My mother's vagina.
How did your dad end up in your mother's vagina?
He worked very, very hard.
You little fucking smirmy British bastard. Coming in to have your moment. British comedian kills Tony. You son of a bitch. All right.
Dusty, as he had all night, also demonstrated his quick chops with some killer lines about Campbell's girlfriend who cheated on him, catching her in the act, texting a dude under the name Grandma.
What kind of text was she sending to Grandma?
Filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Were you at first like, is this how you talk to your grandmother?
No, I
Is
really
this
felt
what
like-
Americans do with their grandparents? You're like, your grandma's up late.
And coming was not spelled properly.
I'm not sure you made the right move here.
Yeah.
This sounds, when are you coming over? I mean, well, I'm from Alabama. I got relatives that can't spell.
Also, with Campbell being a Brit, Tony shortly mentioned his time in the UK, a show that he appears to be hiding from us.
You enjoyed it?
No.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Literally hated everything about it.
worst week of our lives.
Yeah.
Pat O'Neill was next, and man, what a look this guy has. He appeared to be cherry-picked right out of the 1980s with his attire. He also kind of looked like all four Impractical Jokers smashed into one person, and despite his shaky, nervous nature, he killed. His joke about Tiger Woods made me laugh out loud harder than any joke on Kill Tony in a long time. Truly a great set with amazing delivery and cadence.
Been vaping, but it's just not as satisfying as cigarettes. You ever try putting one of these out on your kid? Nothing. No reaction. Generation soft is a big reason why. Other day, my friend told me Tiger Woods is Native American. I was like, no shit, his name's Tiger Woods. Dad's name Bear Forest.
James McCann made the same observation that myself and I'm sure a lot of people at home did as well about O'Neill's appearance, and instead of rolling with it, Tony reared his pissy head. Although I'll give Tony some credit, as he did make perhaps one of the most self-aware comments he's made in a long time during O'Neill's interview.
That I'm unlikable.
Okay. All right. That doesn't mean you don't have a chance. Look at me.
Despite an annoyed Hinchcliffe, O'Neill powered through and had a real solid interview centered around this unique look that he possesses. His great minute in interview earned him a secret show invite, and honestly, this was bordering on golden ticket territory.
I've been thinking about the energy. I think you have the energy of like documentary footage of a comic from the 80s, but like who goes on to have a huge cocaine problem and do voiceovers in cartoons. You look like you're from the past. You have a 1980s young man face.
Looks like your forehead has a thong on right now.
Do people just like laugh at you sometimes when they see you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm having my looks insulted by Red Band right now, so. If that isn't all you need to know.
JJ Alexander, Kill Tony's newest golden ticket winner, followed Sarah and absolutely murdered with 60 seconds of self-deprecating humor. Alexander had really solid stage presence and facial expressions. He seemed like a true professional. He's been in the game for 5 years and moved to Austin with his buddies 4 months ago. He really seems to have a drive to be great at comedy, so it'll be fun to see more material from him.
I know the glasses are a good disguise, because I have to use my glasses as a disguise every single day. Like, with my glasses on, oh, this is like a kind of cute, nerdy guy. Glasses off, I look like I eat crayons for the flavor. Glasses on, history teacher with autism. Glasses off, Matt Damon with Down syndrome. Glasses on, kind Chick-fil-A manager. My pleasure. How are we doing tonight, folks? What's going on? Glasses off, Arby's manager.
When he wrapped up his set, it felt like I just watched a regular on the show or someone who is a professional full-time comedian. So it wasn't a surprise to me when he got the golden ticket. Alexander kind of breaks the mold of the more recent golden ticket winners, getting it awarded to him pretty much exclusively based on material. He wasn't playing a character, he didn't have a wacky interview, and despite what he might have said in his set, he doesn't have any type of disability. Alexander was just a real hardworking comedian who came across as likable and got recognized for his good material. Carrot Top was also a joy to see back after killing it a few months ago during his first time on panel. I've never been much of a fan of his comedy, but his style is something that meshes so well with the Kill Tony format, and it worked once again. He brought out several different props throughout this episode and unleashed several more in a speed round at the end of the show, having the crowd begging for more props by the end of the episode.
Here's the Cowboys' new helmet right there. That's new helmet. People get drunk, right? You get drunk and guys punch the wall. You probably punched many walls. Fuck, they break their hand, they hit the wall, they don't know this. So there should be a beer with a stud finder, so you know exactly what
you like it.
This is a cell phone case, so your girlfriend or wife can't get into it when you go to bed at night. Like, it's a towel when you go to Disney. So you can walk around the pool. I don't know if it's rape related.
Oh, okay.
When women have a restraining order against a guy, you can tell them exactly how far to fucking stay away. No, just because you're being a fuckhead. So if you want it under, it goes under, and if you want it over, you flip it.
Oh, wow.
I know how to fix gun control. You can't shoot a gun unless you have Rubik's Cube has to be lined up just right. So yeah.
Just as a warning to you down here, like, take my advice. Do not look directly into the box.
A familiar character took the stage when Juanita returned. She had a lackluster minute singing a God-praising version of We Will Rock You and just called it gay at the end. However, we were quick to find out that Juanita was not going to be the gayest person in this situation, as Rawlings had probably his best fake walkout during Juanita's set.
Remix of that song for any black guy watching her right now. We will fuck you.
It's probably true until you find out she has a dick, Donnell. That is a...
They can't tell.
No, Donnell, come back.
The last place the brothers look, apparently, is the Adam's apple.
Charlemagne's gonna find that clip of you going, we will, fuck you. You are fucked, Donnell.
The topic of Donnell fucking Juanita got brought up again in the following set and got brought up multiple times throughout the episode. That's one thing about Juanita. Anytime she's on the show, good or bad, she'll always continue to be brought up, and you have to respect her ability to leave a lasting impact.
Daddy duty is also what would have been on Donnell's dick if he fucked Juanita. I got something to
Don't
goddamn-
laugh.
Oh,
Do not
man.
laugh.
I got daddy duty.
Rawlings as having the most walkouts in these shows' history.
What is that?
Is that a siren because I'm a black man on this panel?
Oh, it's a fire truck because when you walked off that one time, we have
Stop
pictures
saying I walked off. See, this is how it starts, Tony.
That's how it starts. That's that walk-off juice right there. I was just admiring D Madness doing his Donnell Rawlings impression there for a second. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he'll be chilling outside of the fire department in no time.
This is called bullying now, Tony.
I don't know if you guys know this, but when Donnell was in Korea, he was part of a cooking show called Walk Off.
Rawlings wasted no time addressing his past walkouts and the heat he has received from not only Kill Tony fans because of this, but Tony Hinchcliffe on his own show.
I love being a father.
Yeah.
And I deal with these Kill Tony fans for the last fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm teaching him how to ride a fucking bike. And then somebody, one of your fucking fans, says it's a good thing he taught him how to ride a bike so he can walk out of his life instead of rolling out. I'm going to put Tony Hinchcliffe, Kill Tony, and Donnell Rawlings in a search engine and see what happens. This is the first thing that popped up. The 10 worst guests in Kill Tony fucking history. Fuck Ric Flair. I'm number one.
Rawlings is always over the top and overbearing at times, but him starting the show at the top, acknowledging his reputation on the show, and sharing little anecdotes made the vibe in the room more enjoyable and fun, instead of a typical hostile, boring, and irritating environment that he typically brings. That's not to say he wasn't still interrupting at every chance he got. There was still plenty of that.
So late, I'd hate to go to a Korean whorehouse. Come on in.
Oh, Rob. Do you know how to say how much for the pussy in Korean? You say poji omayo.
My story was a joke, not actually in a whorehouse. And they thought it was funny. They didn't want to actually hear an experience of a man in a whorehouse.
And that's also not to say that he took any responsibility or even admitted that he walked off the last time that he was on the show. Martin Phillips, one of these show's greatest golden ticket winners, got the show started and quickly put Rawlings to bed with just one short sentence.
Hey, Darnell, how about you take a walk?
He also did eventually have a full-blown crash out that we were all waiting for, but he at least saved that for the end of the show. And during this walkout, Rob Schneider put together an improv musical act, and Red Band played It's Raining Men to play Donnell off the show, and it was an amazing, amazing moment.
I was here for 2.5 hours.
He did the show. He did the show. Oh, it wasn't popular. No one wanted to do it.
Even though he wasn't going to benefit in any fucking way, he still came down. And he never let Tony forget it.
And I'll tell you why.
It's raining.
Who the fuck are you? How'd you get out there?
Now let's discuss the other panelist on the night, Rob Schneider, who was funnier and a better guest than he had any right to be. His running bit about having a ferret get pulled out of somebody's ass was hilarious, and he also had a couple more running bits that actually made me laugh out loud throughout the night, such as discussing which jokes are back and asking if he can laugh at certain jokes or if it would be racist. Him also giving quick hits of advice to the open micers was nice to see. Truly an old school, great first-time guest appearance from Rob Schneider.
I think you got an area here for jokes that you can use, my friend, instead of, with the wife putting something up the man's ass. You're a pro. You've got the great technique, great mic technique. I think you should dress up. I'm not saying gay bullfighter for you. Real pro, man. You're going to do great.
Yeah, Rob?
I will say your timing, though, was fantastic, but very funny, and you started out really strong. I'm telling you, you had the audience, and you never lost them until you couldn't figure out how to end it. No, you did great, and it was really funny, and you really made me laugh hard. Really good job. Congrats. I thought that it was really funny, and I would have chosen, instead of a raccoon, a ferret. As a closer, you can, you just think of it. I'm just a suggestion. You could pull the ferret out of your ass at the very end.